Hello everyone and welcome back to the Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support. If you're new, welcome. You may also want to check out my second, or my main tarot channel I should say, Moon Moth Goddess, where I do have a bunch of other pick a card readings posted for you guys into playlists that you might want to check out additional content there. For those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you on more information on booking readings as well as other services that I do have available. And just keep in mind that I will never reach out to you in the YouTube comments or on any type of social media platform to offer you a reading, especially if you didn't initiate asking for one in general. So if someone's just point blank reaching out to you, telling you that they want to give you a reading, that is not me. Okay, don't send anybody money if they're asking you to book something with them. I don't operate like that. The only way that you can book with me is by following the exact email address as it is listed in the description box on both this channel as well as my main tarot channel, Moon Moth Goddess. Okay, so today's pick a card reading, I was actually just got done with private readings for the day. And I was just kind of scrolling through YouTube right now. And I found a video, someone who came up in my feed, Rosology, I think it is, Rosology. And she has a reading on there that is, who is your soul tribe, their purpose in your life, and how and when you'll meet, I think is what she was asking. So I thought that would be a cool reading to do. So I felt inspired with her video that is there. So that's what we're going to do today. Who is your soul tribe, their purpose in your life, how and when you'll meet them if you've not met them already. Okay, so we do have 3 different crystals here. We have some Rhodonite, Selenite, and also a blue dyed quartz. If you already know which crystal you feel the most drawn to, you can go ahead and skip down to the timestamps down below. But for those of you that need a little bit of extra help, I am going to be pulling one of these oracle cards to add on to your little crystal here. So let's do that. Who is your soul tribe, their purpose in your life? Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? Let's see, for pile 1, who is your soul tribe and their purpose in your life? Okay, so for pile 1, we have a deep breath, and I will show you guys the crystals a little closer. Let's see, pile number 2, who is your soul tribe and their purpose in your life? Okay, so we have seeing beyond for pile 2. Who is your soul tribe, pile number 3, and their purpose in your life? We have bearing fruit. Okay. That is going to be for pile 3. So I'm already getting messages from these. Hold on a second, Spirit. Okay, so we have a deep breath here. That is card number 7. And we've got some Rhodonite with that. You can barely see very lightly here. There's a Buddha here. That's for pile 1. Okay, pile number 2, we have seeing beyond with this Selenite. Okay, pile number 3, we have bearing fruit. And then we have this little blue dyed quartz here. Okay, if you do feel drawn to more than one pile, that is perfectly okay for the subject of this reading. So again, who is your soul tribe, their purpose in your life, and how and when you'll meet them if you haven't met them already. Okay, timestamps will be down below. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonated with a deep breath, and this is card number 7, which is like a really beautiful image with your little Rhodonite here. So, I don't know. I'm getting from this a deep breath, even just kind of intuitively. I think I want to read this as well to see what the message says. But even just with this message here, it makes me feel like your soul tribe is, or are, I would say, people who are It makes me feel like they are people who really are about living a life that is very calm, very peaceful, very relaxed. They may even be people who like to or enjoy meditation, mindfulness, a lot of very beautiful, I'm feeling very beautiful spiritual energy from this. Also, the number 7 is a very spiritual energy here as well. Let's see, what is number 7 here? Number 7, this is the energy, let's see. This is earth energy, actually, earth energy. So maybe people who are very connected into Mother Nature, Earth, spending time in nature, a lot of restorative energy. So they may feel like people who are like, give off like a sense of groundedness when you're around them. You might feel very calm, very comfortable. Like you feel like you can be your authentic self with them. It just feels like a very beautiful energy here. Very close to nature. They may be people who do like to live in nature or close to nature, feel very connected to it. Makes me feel like very synced into universal energies with this, okay? So the deep breath says a genuine expectation of danger, projection of a threat without substance, fight or flight mode, inability to focus, trusting in the universe as a way to release fear. And it says fear is asking for your attention and healing right now. You or another are operating from the position of fear. If you also see red flags, you might be headed towards genuine danger, perhaps repeating a lesson you don't need to learn again. You can honor this kind of fear by saying thank you and protect yourself by choosing another path. In this moment, you have all it takes to make this shift. If, on the other hand, the fear surrounds the idea of taking a risk, be mindful. Radical trust and accepting the discomfort of the new is called for you as you move out of your comfort zone. Ask for courage to take a leap into the unknown and know that all will be well. But know that all will be well doesn't mean all you have come to expect. Stories from the past may be molding your expectations right now and causing fear-based or anticipated hurt. Don't isolate yourself or fall for the false idea that life is too painful and engaging with it should be avoided. How about loving that side of you that is afraid, acting out, and causing all this unnecessary commotion? You'll never be happy if this small part of you controls your life, as it will if you allow it. However, remember to be gentle with yourself and others. Once you let go and relax into your life, everything looks brighter, friendlier. Today, choose love over fear. You'll be amazed when you do. Okay? So, to me, it's kind of like with this soul tribe, there's a need for you, I feel like, as a person, especially if you're someone who's very anxious or nervous or maybe isolates the self, or even finds yourself in situations with people that bring about a lot of drama, conflict, things of that nature. It's kind of like, I feel like when you reach a place in your life where you're ready to let go of all of that, I feel like is when you're going to connect with this soul tribe as far as timing, because you might start to recognize that fear-based living or, involving yourself in situations with people, it feels like very karmic energy. Like if you have karmic friendships, things of that nature that just bring in a lot of chaotic energy for you, that when you finally reach a place in your life where you're just like, okay, I can see these connections at face value, romantic partnerships, friendships, family situations, and you come to that place in your life where you're just like, okay, universe, I'm done with all of this. I'm done with all of this, and I'm ready for living in my authentic truth. I feel like is when you really kind of come into yourself, your authenticity, and I feel like kind of in a place where you're gaining sovereignty from those type of experiences is when you will meet that, right? A deep breath is kind of like, I feel like, imagine you coming to a place where you're just like, okay, no more BS. I'm removing myself and these types of connections from my space, where you can feel calm, you can feel peace, you can feel balanced. And it may be, at a time where you learn from these experiences and you're really kind of seeing them as, say, situations that you no longer want to be a part of, So let's see what comes through with the tarot. And maybe it is, a soul tribe who even helps you to achieve that state of mind, that state of being, that state of feeling peace from within, that makes you recognize, oh, look at how healthy, how much more healthy this can be versus what I've been connected to in the past, enough to make you kind of want to make that shift or that change away from those types of situations and into a more calming, peaceful. So it may even be like a group of people that you grow with, change with, transform with. It definitely makes you feel much more grounded. Okay, so let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe? And what is their purpose in your life? Who is your soul tribe, pile number 1? We have the Ace of Swords. I think this is. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Who is your soul tribe? The Magician. Okay. And what is their purpose in your life? The Ace of Wands. 3 of Swords. The 3 of Wands. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? The Knight of Cups. The 5 of Swords. We have the 2 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands at the bottom. So yes, I'm kind of getting that, because I'm noticing here the 5 of Swords energy is a lot of conflict. It's a lot of very challenging communication, actions, words of others. This makes me feel that you are, it almost makes me feel like a group of people who are kind of really serving as a catalyst for you to make change in your life in a way that you are releasing a lot of these, I would say, lower vibrational energies and bringing about more balance into your life. For many of you, I definitely feel like it's a push outside of your comfort zone, because I feel some of you that may have chosen this pile may have a tendency to isolate, may have a tendency to feel different than others, and may shut yourself out from others as a result of that. And so I feel like with the Page of Wands energy here, this is a lot of exploring, adventure, discovery, and it could be that these people are coming into your life to helping you to discover certain parts of yourself. I feel like there's a lot of inspiring each other. Some of you, I'm getting that this could be like long distance friendships, meaning that these could be people that live away from you, meaning they could live like in a different state or a different city. So it may even be long distance connections that you find with people. Like if you meet certain communities online, or even, deciding to kind of meet up and connect with certain people, or developing these friendships over distance and then having the opportunity to kind of come in and connect. with people. And I'm seeing that it's starting off as, you know, these friendships that you're building and connecting with people. And I'm feeling a lot of like, a lot of you being able to share and voice your truth. Some of you, I feel like you might even connect with these people through romantic partnerships. Like you could have a certain romantic partner and be kind of like introduced to a new set of friends, a new set of people. And it's like those people around you, your soul tribe, are ones that are there to listen to your voice and to what you have to say, and to, you know, you just kind of feel a sense of calmness with them. It's like there is acknowledging here of you being able to share your story. This is something that's helping you to move away from feelings of despair and defeat and self-sabotage and things of that nature. And it's kind of, this soul tribe is one that helps you and teaches you in a way that it's okay to be open. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to let the guard down, to be more open and trusting and kind of allowing people in. Because I feel for many of you, you could have gone through friendships with people that ended, I feel like, in a bad way, like where people were not understanding you, people were not on the same level, not on the same vibe as you. And so it's like trying to fit in and feeling like it just wasn't working, it wasn't happening. So it's kind of like you're developing these connections with people who may not necessarily be like immediately like around you or easily accessible, but more or less you're building these connections with people that live in different places, like I said, where you do then have the ability to connect with them and meet up with them, I feel like, in real life, and be able to kind of establish the foundation for connections with others. And so, yeah, I'm feeling a lot of inspiring each other, giving each other, listening to each other, giving each other advice, guidance, things of that nature. And it's really helping you to grow. I feel like a different way of looking at something where you do feel safe. You feel like you can express yourself in a way that really helps you to kind of open up into, like I said, your authentic truth, is kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay. So let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose? Who is your soul tribe? And it may even be people who have similar core wounds, I would say. Similar core wounds as you. We have details and details. And then we also have flying here. Yeah, this makes me feel like people who offer a very different perspective for you, healing and releasing. Let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? We have a talisman. Yeah, it makes me feel, I was going to say that with this because I'm seeing a little, I don't know what this is. It looks like kind of like a little compass, but in the center, it looks like there's zodiacs maybe around here. It makes me feel like your soul tribe are people who almost like, I'm noticing that she's kind of like on this meandering path that's here. But it kind of makes me feel like your soul tribe are people who you're going to meet along your path as you are making this shift or this change, kind of leveling up, meeting different people as you are, I feel like, facing your true north, your destiny, your north node, your purpose, coming into alignment with your purpose and meeting people along the way. And again, I'm feeling like very, very spiritual energy from this pile. Okay? People who help you to change or shift your perspective, level up. Let's see, who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? How and when will you meet them? We have tender embrace. Tender embrace. Yeah, like I said, for some of you, it's because I'm seeing the Knight of Cups energy here. And the Knight of Cups can be definitely be about love, wearing your heart on your sleeve, being open, being vulnerable, opening yourself up to opportunities. There's also a lot of creative energy that's coming through here as well. And I'm noticing that these little elephants, as they're kind of touching each other, they both have this beautiful paint on them here as well. So it looks like they're both like expressing themselves, you know, in a certain way. So it makes me feel like there is these very strong and close bonds. Like I said, for some of you, it can even be that you meet a person like through some type of romantic opportunities here. Like I said, meeting a new set of friends, mutual friends that you might have, people that you really develop a very strong bond to here as well. Let's see what else. It's with the details, and I'm seeing clarity that's kind of like underneath it. To me, it's like a person who's there for you that actually is listening to you, to kind of look at things even like a little deeper, or you might even be that person for them where you can provide so much insight, or they can do that kind of same thing for you. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? We have freedom. Yeah, it's like these people are kind of like inspiring you in a way to release yourself from any self-sabotaging thoughts, behaviors. Like I said, making you take notice of how different connections can be. You know, serving as a catalyst of change within you to then let go of those ways of thinking, of becoming a better version of yourself. Okay? Let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe? We've got travel here and career. So some of you may even meet these people through your career, or even aligning with, like I said, looking at this talisman here, this little pathway here, it looks like she's setting out following her destined path. And so many of you, this can be when you are coming into alignment, even meeting people through work, through your job, through your soul's purpose. Well, I'm seeing travel here too, you know. And that's kind of what she looks like she's doing here. She's taking that path, right, that she's standing before. And look at how this light is kind of beaming from the center, kind of like of her chest here. To me, that again is following that inner compass. Movement, change. Her little boat here is being guided by that little lantern, which is kind of like the hermit, you know? So it's through your own solitude and healing and listening to your, I feel like your intuition here, guided along your path, because the Page of Wands really is, like I said, discovery, exploring, following your passions, your dreams, your desires. And as you're on that path of discovering is when you're going to meet and connect with these people. I'm also noticing that around this career, there's this beautiful orb. So it makes me feel like it's not just any career that you're doing that you meet these people. It's like an important time in your life where you are finally aligned with the career that you're destined to have, is where you meet these people, or you do meet your soul tribe here. Okay, so let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe and what purpose are they in your life? We have she who prepares, formulate, strategize, and devise. This is like a plan. You know, I'm even kind of looking at it as a preparing for change. At the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing she who guides, and it says new path, guide, and renewal. You know? And so for her here, she looks like she's at the start of this path with that little talisman that she's kind of holding on to that's glowing, right? In the same way, the same thing's happening here with her boat. It's like this, even in the career card here, we're seeing all of these birds that are flying in the sky that are kind of providing direction. So it's kind of like when you start changing in the way that you perceive certain, like I said, connections, relationships, situations, and moving yourself away from all of those energies there, and you're ready to start making these like serious changes in your life, and you start aligning onto your destined path, following your north node, following where that inner guidance is kind of leading you. It's like these people, your tribe, are meant to empower you, uplift you, elevate you, you know. It makes me feel like they're kind of stepping in a way to kind of give you like a whole new perspective and way of thinking of life, and ways in which, even for some of you, like creating and manifesting abundance for yourself, or achieving a level of happiness, fulfillment in your life. And it could be that you're all doing that for one another, you know, all doing that for one another. So this makes me feel like it's not just like, say, like one set of people. It makes me feel like as you are guided along your path, that there's going to be many souls that you connect with at different points along your journey that are going to be very important for your soul's growth. Because to me, this is a lot of movement, right? So it's kind of like not just staying in one place, like almost like you have a soul tribe that you meet at a distance, and it's like this person lives in this state, this person lives in this state, this person lives here, but you guys all connect back in, or may even travel and visit and see each other, but then you're all in different directions, right? And it's kind of like you may be able to give them guidance and advice in the same way that they're able to provide that for you, but all kind of like on this journey just of empowerment and change, and so much beautiful energy that I'm seeing here. Okay, let's see what else. What do I want to do? I feel like I want to go back into the tarot, and I want to ask Spirit here, how and when will you meet? Although we've already got some messages through here. So how and when, and I just saw the 8 of Pentacles. So this is, again, this work, career, when you start working on self-mastery. How and when will you meet your soul tribe? Pile 1. How and when will you meet your soul tribe? The Star. Again, destiny, fate, your north node, healing. Maybe when you're on your healing journey, you know, you start and you begin to do this, is when you're going to be connecting with them. 6 of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so for many of you, it could be kind of like meeting your soul tribe a little bit later in life. Okay? A little bit later in life, when you are, let's just say if you're like super young and you're watching this and you're like in your 20s, this may be something that happens later, say like in your late 30s, 40s, or even beyond that. This looks like a much more, like you're in a place where you've learned so much from your own life. And it's not to say that you can't be young and have lots of wisdom, but this feels like you've gotten all of the the karmic energy. You're at a place in your life where you're clearing a lot of that. So it feels like this is something that happens later for you. Later for you in your life, when you're finally at a place of like, I'm done with all of that. That's kind of what I was getting from that. Like, I'm done with all of this craziness, all of this, like, I see it, I get it, you know, this is not good for me, this is not healthy. So I'm starting to make all these changes in my life and really get serious about aligning with my soul's purpose, which of course, yes, can happen for you sooner, but this kind of gives me this vibe that it's happening for you when you're in a much more stable place, even in your own life, where you've recognized that removing certain things and learning to let go of certain things, okay, energetically, you start feeling like, even for a certain career path, you're just feeling like, okay, this is the job that I chose when I was, or the career that I chose when I was 20, and now I'm 30 or 40, and this no longer fits. This relationship no longer fits. These friendships no longer resonate. It's like when you finally get to that point in your life where you start to recognize and look at all of the things that are going on in your life and how important it is to have good friendships, people that are there, that are loving, that are supportive of you. And you recognize when ones are kind of like unhealthy, right? And you're just at that place where you're like, okay, enough, right? Enough. I am focused on only building and maintaining some serious relationships and connections with people that are actually adding value into my life, right? Rather than keeping me in a place that's making me feel, I mean, for some of you, even with the Five of Swords, that can even be having people around you that are mean, you know, cruel and talking down to you and being disrespectful. And it's like when you get to that point where you're just like, okay, no, no more. And you're ready to shift away from all of that energy. It's like that's when you're going to start meeting, when you really start aligning with your path, your destined path. And that may include making some big career changes, letting go and releasing any, you know, fears and insecurities and doubts in yourself and things of that nature, where you have someone who like inspires you to look at life and see life in such a different way. And you can then be that support system for another person, you know, which I feel like is just truly beautiful. Okay. But yes, I feel like this is going to happen for you a little bit later in your life. And it may be that, you know, some of these things that you experience early on, or some things that are kind of very necessary for your soul's growth, you know. So it makes me feel like there's definitely light at the end of the tunnel, especially if you're just like, okay, why? Why haven't I met my soul tribe yet? There's a little bit, like I said, of this solo journey where you start to really reflect within yourself to find out who you are. When you're ready to step into your authenticity and be you, right? That is when this change and this shift is happening for you. Okay? So that is all that I have for you. Pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, Pile 2. So those of you that resonate with the Seeing Beyond card, number 36, and the little Selenite, this is going to be a reading. So I want to pull your tarot first because this can be so many different things, and I want to make sure that I get it right with whatever Spirit is saying here. But I have an idea, but I want to see the tarot. So our question today, who is your soul tribe, their purpose in your life, and how and when you'll meet? Okay. So pile number 2, who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? We have the Queen of Swords. Wow. Seeing Beyond, and then the Queen of Swords energy, which is really beautiful because the Queen of Swords is all about seeing truth, speaking truth, living in a place of honesty, integrity, finding your voice, using your voice, learning how to be assertive, authoritative, you know, when necessary. Who is your soul tribe? We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Chariot. We have the Ten of Cups. Okay, I'm already getting an idea here. Let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe? Their purpose in your life. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so basically what I feel like, especially with the purpose coming in here, I feel like your soul tribe are people who are, and of course this energy can go back and forth, right? You serving a purpose in their life, them serving a purpose in yours. The Hermit energy here is a guide, okay? The Hermit is a guide through darkness, through challenging times, through pain, through heartache, through feeling lost. Let's see. What's your soul tribe and what is their purpose? The Four of Pentacles. Okay, now what I'm getting from this, Nine of Wands, yep. Knight of Swords with the Devil at the bottom. Okay, and I'm seeing the Three of Cups. So what is happening here? This honestly feels like you're going to meet your soul tribe when you are... This almost makes me feel like when you're at rock bottom. Okay, quite honestly, when you are at rock bottom in your life and you are in pain, in a place of suffering, in a place of feeling lost. Because with the Devil energy here, this can be attachments, it can be addictions, it can be unhealthy patterns of behavior, it can be something that comes out of toxicity. And basically what I'm kind of seeing this as is a soul tribe that helps you. Literally, we have seeing beyond here. And the seeing beyond is the seeing beyond the energy of the devil, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, which is you the Ten of Swords is pain. It is pain, it is suffering, it is heartache, it is feeling just mentally done, exhausted, tired, drained, fatigued, just worn out, like enough, right? I've been through a lot, which this energy here, the Nine of Wands, is feeling definitely gone through a lot. But there's also resilience here. The Seven of Wands is facing challenge, facing adversity, and being able to overcome it. Having the willpower to move forward. So it feels like your soul tribe is coming in a way, at a time in your life when you are at your lowest, when you are rock bottom, when you are feeling like I really need guidance, I really need direction, you know, at this point, because I feel helpless, I feel trapped, I feel stuck, I feel oppressed with this energy here, trapped in a situation. But I honestly feel like the way that this guidance for you, or this help, or this assistance with your soul tribe, their purpose in your life, is to help you to see clearly that all is not lost, that you will make it through, even though when we're sometimes in this space, we feel like there's no way we're going to get out of it. It is like these people are coming in to inspire you to rise, to have enough willpower to say life goes on. There is happiness after trauma, tragedy, heartache, things that we're going through in our life. And it's kind of like these people in a way. And I don't feel like the soul tribe is coming in and coddling you, because we have the Queen of Swords energy here. And the Queen of Swords is very direct, very blunt. It's kind of like, I look at the Queen of Swords as very tough love. Okay? It's like a person who sees you with pain and suffering and, you know, all of this stuff. And the Four of Pentacles is attachments and clinging on to something, attached to a person, afraid of of taking risks in life. It's kind of like you're living in a place of limitations. And it's kind of like this, the people, your soul tribe comes in to help you see beyond what your current situation is. They're the guiding light for you, moving through the darkness to find the light within inside of yourself again, to restore happiness and joy and fulfillment, and to help you to find that fulfillment within your life again. And it could be that you turn around and you do the same thing for another person, where you connect with them, where they're seeing their darkest times in life and they feel lost and they feel stuck. And you give them the kind of like, you pump each other up. You give each other the courage and the strength and the releasing fears. I'm feeling, because we have the Three of Cups energy here. The Three of Cups is very supportive friends, connections with other people, groups of friends that you have a good time with, you have fun with. The Three of Cups is about joy and a card of community, people coming together. So these can even be people that you meet in living in your community, close friends that you have. And like I said, I don't feel like there's any coddling here. It's like a person, like, let's just say you go through a breakup, right? You're going through a breakup and you're just like telling your friend, like, oh my goodness, like I can't let go of this person. Like I feel so pain. I feel, like I'm so attached to this person and I can't let them go, and I'm obsessing and I'm thinking about them. And it's like your friend comes in, your soul tribe comes in as the Queen of Swords and tells you, kind of like gives you like a wake-up call, and really gives you some straightforward, honest, blunt, direct advice that you need to hear. It's like not it's because it's a queen, right? The queens are generally going to have that very what do I want to say? Like a maternal type of energy that's there, feminine energy that's there. So there's still going to be, what do I want to say here? Like there's still going to be the energy of being, I don't want to say quite nurturing, because the Queen of Swords, I don't really look at her as someone who's very nurturing. Like I said, the Queen of Swords is very direct, very blunt, very straight out. So it's kind of like a person who tells you like it is. A person who kind of opens your eyes and is like helping you to see, like there's other people out there, especially like if you're going through like a breakup or something like that. And it's like the person's like, hello, you're gorgeous. Like, get up. You can meet someone else. Who cares about that loser? It's like a person who's just gonna like kind of give it to you straight and be there and give you honest advice. Because the Queen of Swords is non-judgmental. It's very unbiased opinions or advice. It's a person who's a soul tribe who's not going to judge you, not going to be judgmental of you, but also they could be telling you things that you don't want to hear, but that you need to hear, and they're being supportive of you. They're there for you, but they're also not going to let you kind of stay rock bottom or stay and watch you fall. And you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they're going to tell you what you need to hear to get you right back up, or to give you that honest advice that you need, because someone needs to tell you, someone needs to be honest with you. Someone needs to tell you, hey, you need to look at the situation this way, right? Because the Queen of Swords is going to give that advice and that guidance, whether or not it hurts your feelings, right? It's just very, you need to hear it. Other people might not have the courage to say it to you, but it's like this soul tribe comes in and they're giving you very just honest, straightforward, they're helping you through. So yeah, many of you, I feel like you could meet these people through when you're at your lowest. And it's like these people are there to kind of uplift you, but to kind of shake you, shake you out of this energy here that's helping you to kind of wake up and see that you don't have to stay here at rock bottom or at this place where you're in pain and hurt and just feeling like all is lost and things are never going to get better and things are never going to improve, it's like your soul tribe comes in and says, you know what, get up, let's go. You got this, you're going to do this, we're going to move forward. So it's kind of like they're that guiding light for you when you are facing your darkness, when your shadow, maybe even for some of you, has taken over. You know, it's like helping you to see your authentic self without this. So yes, definitely seeing beyond here. It's like your soul tribe comes in maybe to teach you even to be more confident in yourself, to know that you have the willpower to make change or progress or even to go after something. I mean, this doesn't even have to be about relationship stuff. This can be when you are feeling so low, like, okay, I tried to do this, I tried to do that, and you just feel like so discouraged. You know, like, why should I even try to do this anymore? It's like the soul tribe comes in to show you, yes, you can. Get up. Yes, you can. Stop thinking negative. Stop talking negative. Stop with the staying in the comfort zone. Let's get up and let's go. Let's, with the 10 of Cups energy here, restore balance, restore harmony, restore joy. Happiness is, you can find happiness, right? After heartache, after heartbreak. It's like the soul tribe comes in to help you to see beyond whatever your current situation is. Okay? Which is kind of what I'm getting from this. So let's go into your oracle and see what else. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? You know, so it's kind of like if you have friends that are, or soul tribe who is just like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry for you. And, you know, it's like, is that really helping you to change? Is it really helping you to grow? Whereas the Queen of Swords is going to be like, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to see. You need to hear this, right? To kind of give you like a reality check, a wake-up call, like break you out of that energy, right? The coddling isn't going to help. It can be supportive, yes, because we've got the 3 of Cups energy here. But it's kind of like helping you to uplift your spirits out of this darkness. Okay? Let's see. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? Who is your soul tribe? We've got home. Home. Some of you, this might even be family. Okay? Family members. People who feel like family. Okay? Encouragement. And it looks like there's a little baby giraffe with a parent giraffe here, you know? So yes, for some of you, it could definitely be parents or family members. Very close to you, okay? Who is your soul tribe? We have into the unknown. Yeah, into the unknown. It's like helping you to see beyond your fears, beyond your insecurities. Like I said, sometimes, especially with the 3 of Cups energy being here, this doesn't even need to be family members. It can be friends that are your family, you know, people that are close to you, people that give you positive encouragement and reinforcement and, you know, kind of tell you like, let's keep going. You got this, right? All this beautiful energy here at the 9 of Wands, which is resilience. Okay. Let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? We have trust. So maybe kind of helping to trust again, protection. Look at that. Trust, protection, encouragement, animals. Some of you, this can even be connections to certain animals that you might have in your life. They could be pets. You know, she's surrounded here, right? There's a wolf here. There's an owl. Looks like there's a dove. There's a cat. Okay, let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? We have broken open. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like it's people that help you to learn to let go. You know, it may even be people, because of the Queen of Swords energy, that say certain things to you that really just like get you to a place where you start to have realizations, you know? Maybe this, in a way, with the broken open here, is helping you to kind of let go or release certain things, you know, that are holding you back, that your friends or your soul tribe are seeing within you. It's like they're challenging you to grow, you know? Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? We have the storyteller, earth magic, and ears wide open. So it makes me feel like there are also people there that are to listen, to keep you grounded, to get you to express yourself, like the pain that you feel or the whatever it is that you're holding on to here. They're there to be there for you, to be a support, you know? Like I said, I don't feel like there's any coddling, but there's support. These are friends that are going to tell you the truth. You know, a soul tribe is going to tell you the truth about whatever situation that you might be in, you know, which you need with the Queen of Swords. Honesty, being direct, being straightforward, being honest, valuing integrity. Let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? We have she who questions, curiosity, destiny, and search. You know, it may be like a soul tribe who kind of makes you question certain decisions you make, certain people you're involved with. You know, a person who's, like I said, they're just going to tell you the truth, you know? Like, let's just say you're dating somebody or you have a friendship with somebody and you know it's not healthy and you notice that there's red flags that are there. And then you have your soul tribe come in, who's also close to you, and they're just like, why? Why? Why do you hold on to that relationship? Or why do you hold on to this type of friendship when you know that that person is shady or you know that that person is not good for you? Like, what is making you hold on to it? You know? So yeah, maybe a person or a soul tribe kind of makes you question things, you know? We have she who resists, fearless, justified, and resistant. Okay. Yeah, it makes me feel like a soul tribe who really challenges you to become a better version of self, to be more protective of yourself and your energy. Okay. So let's see, how and when will you meet your soul tribe? How and when? How and when will you meet your soul tribe? And some of you, of course, you may have already met them, okay? But we'll just see what comes through. How and when will you meet your soul tribe? The Wheel of Fortune. How and when will you meet? We have the Magician and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune really is about divine timing and about you aligning with people in the universe's timing. So maybe it could be different, especially for those of you where you are feeling especially challenged, you know, within your life, going through things. And I feel for many of you, it's going to be at a time in your life when you are maybe going through a lot of very challenging times, energies, when you're trying to really gain independence, sovereignty. I feel many of you have already started to work really on manifesting here as well with the Magician. Manifesting your soul tribe, your soul family, into your life. But really with the Wheel of Fortune, this is something that happens in the universe's timing. So it's really, especially with the energy that's coming through, like I said, it feels like when you're going through a challenging time, could be different for all of you. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it is talking about fated, destined meeting occurring between you and your soul tribe here, you know. But I feel like when you're in a place where you're a little bit challenged, you're struggling a little bit to really kind of bring things into balance for yourself, this is when they're going to come in for you, especially when you're feeling challenged, I feel like, within your life here. Okay, so let's see what else. How and when will you meet your soul tribe? How and when? Strength. And she literally looks like she's trying to hold it all together. She's trying to find her inner power, her inner strength. Solitude. And magic prayer. Yeah, so it makes me feel like when you're really, like I said, feeling very challenged, under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, you're trying to hold it together, trying to bring balance here. You could be feeling very alone here, but then we have this magic prayer here. So many of you are kind of like manifesting your soul tribe into your life when you are needing direction, when you are needing guidance. Because remember, we have the Hermit under here. The Hermit is a guide. When we're feeling lost, when we're feeling alone, when we're feeling, you know, doing all of this deep healing here, that's when you are meeting them. And that's what I'm kind of feeling for some of you. It's kind of like when you are rock bottom, when you're at your lowest, when you are feeling, you know, I can't go on, or this thing that I'm going through is too painful, or it's too challenging. It's kind of like you have these people come into your life, you know, to tell you, get up, pile two. You got this. You can do this. You're going to make it through this. To be there as a support system for you. Okay. So that is all that I have for you. Pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the bearing fruit card, number 12, and the little blue dyed quartz, this is going to be a reading. So today we're looking into who is your soul tribe, their purpose in your life, and how and when you will meet them. Okay, if you've not met them already. So let's get into your tarot, pile 3. Who is your soul tribe? And what is their purpose in your life? Pile number 3, Spirit. Who is their soul tribe and what is their purpose? And pile number 3 is life. We have the King of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Hierophant. We have the Devil. The Eight of Cups. Okay. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? Eight of Swords. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And Judgment in reverse. Okay, now Ace of Wands, Page of Cups at the bottom, and the Four of Pentacles. So, and I'm seeing a star. I'm going to take that. 10 of Wands. This is like keep going here, but I'm going to have to... Okay, so basically what I'm getting here is your soul tribe are people This makes me feel like your soul tribe are people who are embodying the energy that you wish to become. Okay? That you wish to become. And this is people that inspire you to see that and find that within inside of yourself. So it inspires a great amount of change and transformation that takes place within you for you to see that kind of like what you see in another person. It's kind of like they're reflecting back to you, helping you to kind of see that within inside of yourself. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Because we have bearing fruit here. So it's literally a tree that is offering something, right? It's fruiting here. So there's something to be gained here. And I'm seeing that this is the number 12. The number 12 is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about a shift or a change in perspective. Okay? It's about the energy of surrender. It is letting go, right, of certain things. And I'm noticing here a lot of this energy, we'll talk about this in a second, but a lot of this energy here is helping you, or what your soul tribe's purpose is as they're in your life, is to encourage, is to inspire you to change your beliefs. Okay? Change your beliefs in the way that you see yourself, and encourage you to let go and release self-sabotaging thoughts. Because this Eight of Swords energy is basically where we keep ourselves stuck in a mental prison of negative thinking. We do this to ourselves. Okay? It's a self-imposed prison based off of our thoughts. And I'm seeing also the Four of Cups energy here too. Now, the Four of Cups is basically when we've reached a place in our life where we feel bored, we feel discontent, we feel unhappy. We could be bordering along the lines of depression. We could feel a lack of fulfillment. We could be very distracted. We can feel just not happy, not living. We feel like we're just existing. We're not truly living our life. We're not truly experiencing joy and happiness and fulfillment and everything that life has to offer. There's a lot of limitations that are here. So in a way, your soul tribe is coming in to help you with this very empowered energy. These are very empowered people that are very grounded, that are very stable, that are very secure, that are very financially, they could be well-educated people, people that are very financially abundant, people who are leaders, people who are like very trailblazers in their own right. They're people who are tapped into their creative energy, their confidence, their power. So it's kind of like your soul tribe is helping you in a way to kind of reevaluate and reassess your own career, your relationships, and kind of putting you in a place where you're reevaluating where you might be ignoring certain things about your own behaviors, your own ways of thinking, your own thoughts, your own actions, to help you to align down a path that is discovering yourself and who you are as a person, and encouraging you to let go of fears, doubts, self-sabotaging behaviors, codependency, attachment, addictions, and breaking free of those things that are limiting you. The things that you've been ignoring, the things that you've been putting off, the things that you've been too scared to do. It's kind of like, and I'm seeing because we have Judgment here in reverse, to me this is a lot of clearing karma. Okay, a lot of clearing karma. Energetic weight that you've basically have been carrying here and helping you to heal, to stepping outside of your comfort zone, to inspiring you to explore your own creative energy, to encourage you to explore self-love and nurturing and healing your inner child. So I'm not quite sure, because I'm seeing with the Three of Cups energy here, this is supportive people, people that are friends, but they could also be family members, you know? I'm not going to rule that out, because sometimes it can be, you know, friends that we have that can be very supportive in our life, but it can also be family or coworkers, people that we feel connected to. But yes, I'm feeling that your soul tribe are people who kind of embody the energy that you want to be. You know, like if you want to be financially secure, financially stable, in long-term committed, healthy relationships, you want to be empowered, you want to feel confident, you want to believe in yourself, you want to kind of make a profound change in your life. It's kind of like these people are coming in to help you to change your own beliefs in the way that you see yourself, and really kind of setting you down a path of you discovering who you are as a person, you know, so that you can get to that point where your own tree, in a sense, is bearing its own fruit. Okay? Where you can kind of make things happen and make that shift away from feeling the Four of Cups energy, which is sometimes we feel like, oh, there's nothing I can do to change my situation. These people are giving you that encouragement to say, yes, you can. Just change, work on changing, or even healing certain beliefs that you might have, or things about the things that you've gone through in your past that may have been contributing to developing certain, you know, limitations that you've had in your life because of certain traumas you've gone through, or because of certain things, right, that you've experienced. So yeah, all those things that you've been ignoring, you know, putting off, things of that nature. I'm also having a feeling that many of you, for your soul tribe, this is also people that you've incarnated with time and time again, to really challenge you to grow. Okay, is kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see what else here. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? Movement. Yeah, I definitely feel like to help you to get moving, right? Stuck out of removing yourself out of stagnation, making progress, making change. You know, literally we have an ostrich here. So if you think about an ostrich, they always have their head in a hole in the ground, right? There's a lot that they're not seeing, and that's kind of like the Four of Cups energy. It's like there's so much beauty in life and so much blessings and opportunities that are surrounding us, but if our perspective is one that, you know, we look around and we see just misery and pain and discomfort and suffering, and, you know, we choose to look at life that way, it's like your soul tribe are people that are coming in to show you there's so much more to life than limitations, than fear, than anxiety, than addictions, than obsessing, that, you know, all of these negative things. We have the gentle gardener. I'm kind of getting, there's three, okay? There's three people. And I don't know if this is a group of three that you meet all at once, or if they're spread out throughout your life as playing a significant role in your life to help you to see. For some of you, I'm even getting that these could be children. For some of you, like your child, literally your child. That may not be the case for all of you, but it's kind of like they're helping you in a way. Some of you, it might even be elders. I'm noticing how there's a looks like an ancestor coming out there. It could even be ones that your ancestors are guiding towards you. Let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? Changing higher perspective. We have the mountain here. Yeah. I feel like it's like people who are illuminating things to you that you may not have recognized within yourself, about where your limitations are. Makes me feel like three very important people in your life. Things that you might perceive as an obstacle or as a challenge, or there's no way to get around this, or there's no way to fix this, or there's no way to overcome this. It's like these people are coming in to show you how different it can be once you get out of your own way, you know? Okay, so let's see here. What else? Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? Right? And vice versa. You can also be that for someone else. Okay? Willpower. Okay? Willpower to make change. We have forgiveness. So this can even be helping you to release certain things. To help you find forgiveness and healing. And we have fertility here as well. Psychic abilities. So it's kind of like once you're working on this can even be something that helps you with tuning in to your psychic abilities, because as you're removing blockages here, right, and healing, it's like you're feeling more of this energy of creation, very tapped into the feminine energy, like almost like inspiring you to heal so that you can heal the wounds around. It makes me feel like the feminine energy. Okay. Building you up in a way, or kind of helping you to see that within inside of yourself. Like, hello, if you if you want your tree to bear fruit, you can be this feminine energy too. Like it's you can make this happen for yourself, right? You can create and manifest love and abundance and prosperity and all of these beautiful things. It is possible for you. There's believe in yourself. I feel like it's how your soul tribe is kind of coming in to help you to find the willpower, find the courage to face, some things so that you can make changes, and as you're doing that, you're healing, clearing, releasing karma. It's really helping you to open up into your true authentic self, right? This is when you will start to notice I feel like your psychic abilities increase, where you start to feel more self-love, more worthiness of abundance, of love, of genuine connections with people. And yeah, I feel like it's people that you look at and you're like, wow, how do they do it? How do they manifest all that money? How do they manifest this kind of relationship? It's like those people, your soul tribe, are ones that are kind of modeling to you, showing to you in a way, this is possible for you. You can make this happen, but it's about you waking up to seeing that within inside of yourself, illuminating certain things for you, bringing certain things to light. This can come from somebody having a conversation with you and giving you advice, and you might not be ready to hear it at that time, but it might sit and marinate in your mind a little bit. So you're like, I might not have liked what they said, but they were right, maybe I should rethink some things, or maybe I should see things from a different perspective other than the perspective that has kept me limited for so long, or afraid, or resisting change, resisting transformation. And it's kind of like once you start to make this shift and get moving, so much happens for you in terms of you really kind of opening things up here, where you begin to be more connected, I feel like, and tuned into your own intuition. And you're like, aha, now I see, right? Let's see here. We have she who stands. It says resolute, implacable, and determined. Okay. So much more grounded energy. And we also have she who nurtures here. Empathy, gentleness, and insight. Okay. So I feel like it's your soul tribe are people who, although are giving you guidance, advice, however it's coming across, it's really helping you to, I feel like, learn to nurture yourself, learn to nurture your ideas, to see that things are possible for you, that change, growth is something that's possible, for you to elevate yourself to new heights, kind of like in your life, emerging out of any type of darkness or limited mindset, and being able to kind of like rise up, feel empowered, fearless is something that's coming through. Being fearless, discovering so much about yourself, lots of healing here, surrendering to things that keep you held back, more determination that's kind of coming through. It's a lot of liberation, freedom. Okay. Yeah. So I'm feeling, definitely seeing that within inside of yourself. What do I want to do next? I want to go to these. Let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose in your life? The Rose's Kiss. And we have Exposed and Revealed. Yeah. So, and I look at underneath the deck, we have the Royal You. The Royal You. So it's like, this is something that's really helping you to see clearly, right? Who you are. I'm kind of getting like this dismantling of letting things go. The parts of yourself that are not authentic, that are not truly you, right? All of those things and parts of self that you've accumulated along the way that are keeping you out of a place of authenticity, I feel like you're starting to see and discover yourself for who you really are. It's like people being able to see within you the potential, as you start to reveal those parts of yourself, okay? More open, more vulnerable, more, let's see what else. Who is your soul tribe and what is their purpose? Actually, no. With this now, I'm going to look at how and when you will meet them. Okay. How and when will you meet your soul tribe? How and when will you meet your soul tribe? The Six of Wands. The Ace of Cups. Ten of Swords. A lot of this feels like when you're at a place in your life where you're finally ready to heal. You're ready to heal. You're ready to put in, I feel like, the dedicated and committed effort into, look at that, the Queen and King of Cups. This makes me feel, because both the Queen and the King are more mature energies, and there's a lot of healing that's happening here. So it feels like when you were finally at a place in your life when you are seriously focused and giving time and energy to healing, being open to change and transformation through the healing process, right? When you're really kind of getting to work. Because of course, yes, we always thinking to ourselves, oh yes, I'm still healing, or I want to heal. But what are we actually doing, for that healing? Are we, it's not that everybody needs to go and sit with a therapist or a psychiatrist or a psychologist or something like that, counselor, mentors. But it's really when we've kind of made it up with inside of our mind and our heart that we're ready. We're open to changing our perspective. We're open to healing. We're open to opening up and expressing and releasing and wanting to make headway with the healing process, you know? So I feel like you might meet these people. I mean, of course, you can meet them at any point in your life, but I feel like for many of you, it is at a time in your life where you are just like, I'm ready. I'm ready to put my full attention and commitment and dedication towards becoming a better version of self. I no longer wish to live in that Four of Cups, in that Devil energy, in the Eight of Swords energy, and be held back any longer, right? Of course, it can happen at a time in your life where you're much younger or much older, much more mature. But a lot of this here with the Queen of Cups and King of Cups is achieving a place in your life where you're ready to be open up to love. When you're ready to open up to love, unconditional love, healing, because love is the highest vibration, you know? When you are ready to move into a place of emotional maturity, you know, and emotional maturity has nothing to do with our age, okay? We can be 75 years old and be very emotionally immature. Why? Because of traumas we've gone through, because of not knowing how to process our own feelings and our own emotions, not being able to understand them. We can also be people who are very guarded or very, fear opening our heart up because we feel like we've been hurt in the past. So why open up our heart, right? We can't be emotionally mature like that, right? You can be raised by parents who are emotionally neglectful. You know, you could go through abandonment. You can even have parents that are present with you in the home that are not emotionally available for you, and you feel neglected, right? Because that parent was also healing their own wounds, their own inner child, their own inability to process their own stuff, right? And you may even, if you're a parent, you know, and you're a little bit more older watching this reading, you could too be that same energy, right? Not being able to be emotionally there for your children because of your own traumas, you know, leaving the children to feel neglected, abandoned, not having the emotional support that they may have needed. So it really depends where you're at kind of with that whole thing. And like I said, emotional maturity has nothing to do with our age. You can have somebody who is 25 years old and is so emotionally mature, more mature than a person who's in their 60s. Okay? So I feel like this is happening for you when you are in a place where you are ready to be open, where you are ready to be vulnerable, where you are ready for really opening up your heart. Because the King and Queen of Cups are more or less about emotional balance, emotional stability, being sensitive, being kind, being compassionate, being loving, being nurturing, right? And that's not always easy to do, especially if you've come from a childhood or past experiences where you've been so hurt that you kind of block yourself off. You close yourself off emotionally, right? Being afraid to be exposed and revealed, being afraid to talk to people, being afraid to share who you truly are, and you hold so much back and you hold so much inside, you know, that you limit yourself. You're not able to connect with people on an emotional level because you're closed off, you know? So a lot of this is when you are in a place in your life, when you meet your soul tribe, when you're ready to change, when you're ready for growth, when you're ready for transformation and emotional maturity and balance. You're at a place where you start and begin your healing process, releasing, clearing things, and you're, like I said, being very serious about it, you know? Like you're making it your focus. You're making it your part of your self-care routine, you know, which could come like maybe a couple days a week or every day if that is something that you have time for, you know, but you make yourself a priority. You work on forgiveness. You work on forgiving yourself. You work on forgiving other people. It's like you're finding yourself all over again, right? And as you're going through this healing process, you will start to notice, pile 3, that your spiritual gifts start to open up even more than they might be already there presently, or even really kind of opening up for you after they've been kind of blocked for so long. Because as you're healing these energies here, the Queen and King of Cups can be very psychic energy, very intuitive. It's also extremely creative energy. Okay. With the Six of Wands energy here too, it's about victories and achievements and success and, you know, recognition. And that can be that you start to recognize yourself. You start to recognize yourself as with the accomplishments, with things that you've been able to overcome, right? And celebrate yourself for the things that you've gone through, the things that you've made it through, you know, and then now being able to kind of work on releasing and healing that. Okay. So that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.